welcome to Smokin' and Jokin' with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good, can't complain. I'm here. So let's go ahead and get on with the Von tent. Nats and the Pizza's got all your non-tent, nonsense tent and shanty tent on tap. So please give a like, a share, and subscribe to Nats and the Pizza. And what do you know? He's got a list. Money paid to stolen by trolls.
Alrighty. The little red sign says we are recording, and it is so. As I threatened in my previous video, the Cyrex video, I threatened to talk about a list that had fallen into my lap. See, here's a fundamental aspect of this whole thing. It takes money to be able to keep this shit going for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years.
No, it don't. Oh, well, it takes a setup, a computer setup, but it doesn't take money. Only if you're a beggar and you don't have a job.
I cannot believe that people would waste 30 years of their life without getting paid. Call me crazy all you want.
You are crazy.
But I'm pretty damn sure that nobody's going to do shit for no 25 years without getting paid for it. So, to that end, I had a very interesting list that is based out of the Security and Exchanges Commission, and it's pretty interesting. Let's see here. Got to read my own chicken scratch here. Personal.
Did you see the handwriting? It looked like a third grader had done it. Or actually a first grader had done it. Like he hadn't written anything down in like decades. My handwriting isn't the best, but it's neat and legible. The only thing you can't read is my payroll signature.
What? Oh, $4 million sent to a personal account in Ohio. 12 million, to Toledo, Ohio, excuse me. 12 million sent to North Dakota. Any of these places sounding familiar, trolls? 4 million.
Hey, no one really matters.
Personal account somewhere in Kentucky. 8 million, another personal account somewhere in Kentucky. 4 million for Alabama. Any of these places ringing a bell with y'all?
No.
5 million to the state Republican Party.
What has this all got to do with anything? What does this have to do with anything, Von Helton? You're going to read off that insipid list that means nothing? That you wrote down in your own chicken scratch? Damn, you're stupid.
2 million to a personal account.
Hi, Bad Wolf. Hey, Orem Dubs. Hey, Shiloh.
And then there's various countries that also receive some money. 1 million to Scotland, 1 million to Romania, 1 million to Russia, 1 million to Israel, and 1 million to Ukraine.
That's awesome.
And then I think there's a continuation of that.
Oh, fuck off. What does any of this have to do with any damn thing? Now I'm starting to get aggravated. I guess I should. Fuck it. It can wait. This is starting to aggravate me. He's not explaining anything. God, he's fucking stupid. He is. He can't even operate soap and water. Look at the dirt in his beard and his mustache and the dirt on his face. God, he's dirty.
I think I had some more stuff. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And you're
it
going to like
goes.
this part. 37 million in war bonds that were repatriated and reused and reauthorized. Sound familiar, trolls? Now, as you know, I don't believe in coincidences. But I do know that it takes money to keep shit going for 25 and 30 years. I do know that. And I just find it very interesting that all of a sudden I got this list dropped in my lap that just happens to be sending money to every place, damn near every place that I've been or that I've had some kind of conflict with. Isn't that amazing how that works? Still believe in coincidences, trolls? Because I don't. I don't believe in coincidences. And this recent crap with Cyrax, did people do that for free? Did they do it out of the goodness of their heart? No, they did not, did they? No, they didn't. They did it because they were paid. Just like you paid somebody to come there to Ohio and get my license plate number and try to intimidate me. They're not going to do that shit for free because they know they're putting their self on the line.
On the line for what?
But I just find that fascinating, don't you?
What are they putting on the line, Von Helton? What are they putting on the line? They ain't putting nothing on the fucking line. You fucking idiot. And you know what, guys? I got to take care of something real quick. I'm going to let this play. I will be right back.
You might find that fascinating, trolls. That here we got all this money flowing out to places that have implicated me or had something to do with me. But I'm sure that's just a coincidence, right, trolls? Right? It's just a coincidence.
It can wait. This is far too interesting. You know, Von Helton, you're one paranoid fuck. You are one paranoid fuck. You know that? You got a dirty face. Go use something to wash your fucking face. Get the dirt off your neck and your face. At least.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think there's some merit to that.
Hey, PT
Now,
Ham.
I know somebody's going to say, well, that list could be made up. Well, maybe it could. Maybe it could. But, I mean, it shouldn't be hard to figure out if by going to the Security and Exchange Commission and verifying it, right? It shouldn't be that hard to do, right? Isn't it just, it's just interesting. You go after all these people, Trailer Park Elvis and Cyrax and me and G-Man and all these other motherfuckers, and you try to destroy their lives. Seems like that would cost some money eventually.
No, it doesn't.
Because people's like, hey, you're going to pay me, man. I'm risking going to jail over this shit. You're going to have to pay me. Isn't that right, trolls? Isn't that right? You're going to have to pay somebody for that shit? Yeah. I just find it fascinating. And I just thought I'd share. Because I can. And because I will. And because I should.
You know what I find fascinating? That you can sit for 6 months in your own fucking sweat and nastiness and not bathe. And just change clothes. That's gross to me. I have to bathe every day.
But in any event, I just thought I'd put that out there to the masses, the huddled masses. Terrorist organizations need money to operate. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. And like I said, make no bones about it, I have reported you guys to the FBI. I sure have. This is ridiculous. This shit needs to come to a screeching halt. And YouTube obviously is not doing anything to try to stop you guys. So, let's see what we can get done. Anyway, I just thought I would share because I found that interesting. You know, it just so happens that, you know, money's flowing to the very places that I've either been directly or indirectly involved in. I just find that fascinating. And then the icing on the cake, obviously, is the war bonds, which, by the way, I lowballed, it turns out. Because remember, kids, I said 32. Well, it ends up being 37 million. And who is TM? Does anybody know who TM is? KP would be the kingpin. So whoever the kingpin is TM. Does TM ring any bells with anybody? Who's the kingpin? Who is TM, the kingpin? Who is he? Anybody want to take a stab in the dark? I just find these things interesting, don't you? Don't you? I find them fascinating. Repurposed, repatriated, whatever. I mean, they're going to be a hot potato, right? Yeah. It's not every day you see World War II war bonds. So they're going to be a hot potato, no doubt about it. Now, granted, that number is if you go to a collector, you know, because a collector will pay anywhere from 20 to 200,000, depending upon the condition and depending upon, you know, what year they're from, et cetera, what war they're from. You know, obviously World War II war bonds would fetch a pretty hefty price. So understand that, you know, that price is flexible and that it represents what a collector would be willing to pay. Now here, tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, there was no war bonds. There was no millions of dollars. Don't you think it's stupid to try to use millions of dollars to take one hobo down? You're a hobo. Nobody gives a fuck. Your life is utterly destroyed because you utterly destroyed it. That's facts, my dear.
You've already been outside 5 times this morning. Just this morning. It's been out 5 times.
Yeah, and he probably wants to get out and run around a little bit, you son of a bitch, instead of being cooped up in that fucking car. I hope he pisses on everything you own.
This morning. You don't need to be tapped out, buddy. Tap out. Go lay down. You've been outside already. All right, anyways, but yeah, I just thought I'd share because I can, because I should. And you know, but that's a lot of money in it. Yeah, it's a lot of money going out. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe you trolls can figure that shit out. And like I said, even if the list is 100% fake, it still points to the fact that it's going to cost money to do things in this world. Nothing is free in this world. Nothing. It costs money. All right, it just does. Every time I move this car, it costs money. Every time I go into a store or go into a building or do something in a building, it's costing me money. It costs money, man.
You know what? When I do this, Von Helton, I don't do this with the expectation of coming away with anything. I don't. So you can basically say I'm doing this for free. I do this mainly for shits and giggles. It's like, you know, my gaming or anything else. It's just a hobby. The sideline. It isn't my life. Like it is yours. Look how dirty he is. Good God Almighty.
That shit costs money. Here, you don't want no water? Okay. All right, I offered. It's all right, Bubby. It's okay.
Hey, all my mirrors.
It's okay. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to make the trolls cry here right now. Food stamps are back on. Now, every troll was sitting there. They had their hopes set so high that I would starve to death. Didn't you, trolls? Me and the dog would starve to death. Right?
No.
Isn't that right, trolls? That y'all, yeah, because I read your comments, motherfuckers.
No, that dog is the only thing I'm worried about. Only thing I'm worried about is that dog. That poor thing didn't ask to be snatched up and put up in that fucking car. Why don't you let it go out and run around a little bit? Damn.
Oh, he's going to starve to death. No, looks like I'm not going to starve to death.
Hey, doo-doo in your
Sucks to be
hoo-hoo.
you, trolls. Anyways,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
so
ain't
I
no
just thought
shit.
I'd share something for y'all to think about. Because, obviously, a list like that's pretty comprehensive, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I would. I'd say it is. All right, anyway, that's really all I got. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
He is just way too fucking smug for his own good. He's got something up his damn sleeve. Or he thinks he does. God, he's so stupid. Let's see, Barry Mandela effect. All right. We'll go ahead and recap this.
Alrighty. Somebody told me to investigate the Cyrax thing.
Somebody told you to investigate, huh? Somebody told you to investigate. Who would that be? I can't think of anyone. Somebody probably just dropped a bug in your ear.
And so I have, and I am absolutely gobsmacked. If I understand correctly, and admittedly I'm just coming into this, but if I understand correctly,
Hey,
this
Paul!
Cyrax person isn't exactly, his elevator don't go all the way up to the 13th floor, if you get what I'm saying. He's a little touched, but that is no excuse to make him the butt of jokes. That's no excuse to be harassing.
We make him the butt of jokes because the little bastard is a predator. You missed that part. He's a predator. He preys on girls that are between 12 and 14 years old. Guess you missed that part. How about you do a little bit of research before you go white knighting for people?
Him and maligning him. Anyway, enough said about him personally. Let's
Hey,
get
Jack
into the
Lamort!
legality of this, okay? Because if I'm understanding correctly, they conned this Cyrax dude into giving his computer to who he thought was a court of law, who he thought was his defense attorney. And
No, they held court on YouTube. And it was, I don't know the whole story, but they held court on YouTube, and his penalty was giving up his computer and his hard drives and all that shit. And they forwarded all the hard drives to the FBI and destroyed his computer in front of him, which made him rage out. That's my understanding. And Von Helton, you don't know the whole fucking story, you dumb son of a bitch. So I'll thank you to keep your fucking opinions to your damn self.
once they got his computer, they burned it live on video. But they didn't show him that they had it and was burning it until after the fake court case. Now, I am certainly not a criminal attorney. Absolutely not. Don't claim to be. But I think impersonating a judge, impersonating a prosecuting attorney, impersonating a defense lawyer, and impersonating a court of law is probably not legal. And then you've got destruction of his private property right there on video. And of course he rages, which is what they wanted him to do. And he can't do nothing because he ain't got no fucking money. And like I said, his elevator don't go all the way to the top, so he probably wouldn't begin to know how to...
You do not want the Cyrax trolls on you, my friend. You don't want that for yourself. But now you got it. You're going to get it. Oh, boy. Can't say it didn't happen to a nicer fucker.
How to mount a defense against this shit in the first place. This is some of the most anal shit that I have ever seen in my life. And it has to be fucking illegal. But now you watch, once again,
Do you know what being anal is? Do you know what being anal is? Now you can say he got royally fucked in the ass, but he
the FBI is not going to step in and do nothing, even though we've got destruction of this man's private property right there on fucking video for everybody to see. We've got them impersonating a court of law, for fuck's sake, impersonating a judge, impersonating a prosecuting attorney. Where the fuck is the goddamn FBI? Where the fuck are you guys? Are you on fucking holiday? Do you think impersonating a court judge is legal? Where the fuck is the FBI? What is the matter with you people?
Hey, all my mirrors.
Yeah, okay. The guy's, like I said, the guy's elevator don't go all the way to the top. But that's no excuse to get him to
I'm beating this doll to death. His stupid makes me mad. You don't go to bat for someone without knowing their history? Shit. That's a good way to look like a fucking idiot. And he's been around these YouTube streets long enough to know about Cyrax and know about what he fucking does. He's all up on everything else. Damn. Or he tries to get all up in everything else.
to lie to him and say, "Oh yeah, here's your, give us your computer so that we can burn it live on video and destroy all the evidence of where you guys have abused the fuck out of this poor guy for years and years and years." What are we into now? 20 years for this Cyrax guy? 25 for me. So at least 20 for Cyrax. What the fuck, man? Really? Really? Well, you guys ought to be thanking the gods that I don't have a fucking law degree. The criminal law, that is. Because I would take his case in a fucking heartbeat. And it would be a real court this time. It wouldn't be a fake court.
And you know what? No lawyer will take your case. No lawyer will take his case. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Because all they'd have to do is look at your history and see that you are just nothing but, there's no way you can win. There's no fucking way. Are you mental? Well, yeah, you are mental. That's why we're having this discussion.
Holy shit, man. What in the fuck? Where in the fuck is the FBI? Where you at, FBI? What if this man would have gotten a heart attack and died? Did you ever think about that?
If he'd have got a heart attack and died, oh well. And that's the nicest thing I can say. Oh well.
And people wonder why I constantly contact the FBI on these motherfuckers. Seriously, you have to wonder.
Yeah, 2008.
What if he had raged and got a heart attack and died? Of course, I guess that's
Well,
exactly what you wanted, wasn't it, Trolls?
no, not really.
Holy shit, man. Holy fucking shit. Impersonating a court judge, impersonating a prosecuting attorney, impersonating a defense attorney, impersonating a court of...
Do you know how many times Cyrax has been told by uh, courts to log off? He was told by the court to log off, and he wouldn't log off. Y'all can't help yourselves. If I was told to log off, I'd log off. Yeah, it'd be hard, but I'd log off.
law? No fucking way in hell is that legal. No fucking way in hell is that legal. Where the fuck are you, Cash Patel? Where are you? Are you on fucking holiday?
Hey, One Arm Games, how you doing?
I mean, destruction of private property is a fucking lock, because we got that shit on video now, don't we? Yeah, we do.
He agreed to it.
Wow. You guys sicken me.
You sickened me.
Of course, I mean, that's nothing compared to driving somebody's wife insane and getting their kids taken away from them 12 times over frivolous bullshit.
Here we go. It's not about Cyrax, it's about Von Helton. He's the real victim here. He's the real victim here. Isn't he? He did it all to himself. He did every damn bit of it to himself. Every damn bit of it. And he refuses to take any kind of accountability. Flat refuses to take any accountability. It's everybody else's fault. It's the trolls' fault. It's the Frosts. It's you. It's me. This guy is going to die alone. And he's going to be put in an unmarked grave in Potter's Field.
Oh, Bon hasn't done his dishes today. We're taking his kids. Well, that's not a reason to take someone's kids. Now, is it? And it's certainly not abuse. Just because I haven't done my laundry that day, or I didn't do my dishes that day, that's not an excuse to take someone's kids. No fucking way. Not according to the documents I've read. According to the documents I've read, the only reason to take children is if they're in imminent physical danger. Well, my kids were never in imminent physical danger. Now, were they, Trolls?
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
I had a housekeeper. My house...
Why did you need a fucking housekeeper? I held a full-time job and kept a clean house. Whenever I had my kids at home. Was able to do it all by myself. I was tired as hell, but I was able to do it alone.
House was spotless. There was nothing wrong with my house. You just waited until the housekeeper hadn't got there yet and called CPS to come and take the kids. Isn't that what happened? Yeah. There's nothing wrong with my house. I have a housekeeper. Well, I had one. Then you get Trailer Park Elvis kicked out of his trailer. And he becomes, what was he, interstate Elvis or some shit like that? Traveling Elvis? I don't know what he calls himself. Got Nick Bravo to commit a felony. Got Nick Bravo to commit a felony.
Got Nick
You
Bravo
you
to
you
commit.
fucking YouTube trolls are
How
fucking
did we get him to commit a felony? How did we get Nick Bravo to commit a felony? We didn't twist his arm, hold a gun to his head, or make him do any damn thing. And he got $150,000 out of it. $150,000. $150,000 Von Helton he got from the sale of his ill-gotten house. Tell me again how he's a victim? He's a horse's ass, just like you.
amazing. And where the fuck is the FBI? I guess they're on holiday. I guess they're on fucking holiday, aren't they? God damn, man. But that's okay. Because some information has crossed my path, dropped in my lap, literally, that things might be changing, trolls. Things might just be changing. Because it's come to my attention that good old Von has been privy to some lists of some money that has been going back and forth here and there, thither and yon. And I don't have the list in front of me, but I will. I'll make a, because it's nighttime too anyway. But I will make a video over some information that has been dropped.
Okay. Well, my roast is done. And I'm going to pick this back up at happy hour, 5 o'clock. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me today. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.